Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. Restoring confidence to business affected from floods is now one of the key issues that Thailand has to take care of when the crisis is over. Today, we have an opportunity to invite Mr. Joseph Cherain, Chief Executive Officer of GFA Corporation, leading franchisor of specialty brands worldwide, to share his view with us on investment prospects in Thailand. Sawasdee ka. Good morning, Mr. Cherain.
Very good morning.
First off, tell us a bit about GFA. What is GFA? What does it do?
GFA is Global Franchise Architects. We have a portfolio of 5 brands, Coffee World, Cream and Fudge Factory, New York Deli, Pizza Corner, Donut Baker and Stonefire Pizza Kitchen. We operate out of 7 countries and we have over 200 restaurants worldwide. We are headquartered in Thailand and more than 50% of our stores today are in Thailand.
So your main business is here in Thailand?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is it mainly food, your core business?
Food is our core business. GFA specializes in food and we expand both through corporate stores, that's our own stores, as well as franchising. We have grown largely through franchising.
I see. So how many franchises do you have at the moment?
Out of the 100 stores, 45% of our stores are franchised.
So the business has grown tremendously over the past recent
Yeah.
years. So food, would you say, is one of the best performing sectors now?
So I think as there is strong economic development, there is larger disposable income, and with increased spending, people would spend on food. I think that's why it's one of the good sectors to be in.
Now, of the 7 business you mentioned, Coffee World, Pizza Corner, the Cream and Fudge Factory, which one of your businesses here or around the world is your best performing brand?
In Thailand, Coffee World has been there for quite some years, so that's one of the largest brands for us, and Cream and Fudge is also a very strong brand for us in Thailand.
I see. Now, with the flood crisis that happened in Thailand just recently, has that affected your businesses in any way?
I think it's something pretty new for us, that obviously, disturbs our normal flow. I think we have a lot of our team members' houses being flooded, our warehouse getting impacted, some of our stores were closed. So that really impacted us in terms of your day-to-day operations. But I think people in Thailand were very resilient. I think they showed strength and courage to really get back together to put up a great show.
I see. Now, the stores were closed roughly for how many days or how many weeks?
I think it's around a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks in the flood hit areas. But I think it's all back to normal today.
Now it's back to normal.
Yeah.
Now, with what that has happened, that has surprised or shocked a lot of people, investors here in Thailand, you being a foreign investor as well. Are you sort of worried or concerned that this situation might repeat itself? Are you confident in the fundamentals of the Thai economy?
I think one positive aspect is that if you look at any natural disasters in any of these countries, they have not taken too long to recover. I think that should be the same for Thailand also. And also government is doing a lot of reforms to really recover from the flood situation. They are doing a lot of funding, they are doing a lot of tax exceptions to import a lot of machinery who has been lost. So that all would help really to boost the economy back in track.
I see. So you're still confident that we can actually move forward. Now, in order to propel Thailand into the future ahead solidly, what measures would you like to see from the government, particularly in the support of the food industry?
I think there is a lot of micro and macroeconomic policies which are really required. I think one of the most important would be the increase of national minimum wage. I think that will also help to promote, incentivize people to really spend. And with increased spending will also help promote stimulus to growth. I
see. There has been a proposal of increasing the minimum wage of 300 baht a day. What's your view on that? Do you think that's a bit too high for you as a business operator, or is it enough, or what do you say?
I think any increase in terms of spending from the people would always increase disposable income, and that would always benefit food industries.
I see. And that should take a while, I think, before we see that measure being put into action. Now, let's talk a bit about your business expansion plans in the future ahead. Let's take a look in Thailand. What are your plans? Do you have any plans?
I think 2012 should be a great year. I think what we really see is that there is a lot of expansion happening beyond Thailand, beyond Bangkok. A lot of provinces are getting developed. We also see a lot of mall partners are also expanding in the provinces. So we really be able to partner with them and really grow the region.
So which areas do you wish to expand your businesses, let's say in Thailand? Are you looking to expand more in the city or to the other areas like Hua Hin, Phuket, Pattaya? And if we look into the brands itself, which brand do you think will see the most expansions, let's say in the year
I
2012?
think the expansion would happen largely both in coffee world as well as cream and fudge factory. And we also see, in addition to Bangkok, regions like Phuket, Samui, Chiang Mai, all these regions also expanding in the coming years.
I see. Now, what budget have you actually set aside for the expansion or future investments here?
In the next 2-3 years, we would look at least investing 300 million baht for investments the next.
And is it basically operated by GFA, or are you looking into, giving out franchises? What kind of investments would that be in the form of business?
I think investment would be in our own stores, also in infrastructure to support the partners, and franchising would also be a great way for us to expand in the coming years.
I see. What's the competition like in the food industry now? I mean, everywhere you go, there's a lot of things happening everywhere, in malls, every corner of the street. What's the competition like?
I think competition is intense, but at the same time, if you have a product and a brand which caters to the needs of the consumers, I think that would really help us to grow. I think at our brands, we always keep customers at the forefront of everything, and that would really help us to really position ourselves in the coming years.
I see. So that's one of the main strengths of GFA, you would say. Apart from that, what else would you say distinguishes you from other brands?
I think every brand has its unique. For instance, coffee world as a brand, we have great strengths in quality of beverages like frappes. We have great food products like sandwiches and ready-to-eat products. I think every brand like that has a great strength. Even for Cream and Fudge Factory, they are high quality of ice creams. We provide the best quality ingredients, and as I said, also the customer service. We really keep customer service at the forefront of everything.
I see. Now let's talk a bit about the regional expansion. Your main businesses are in other countries as well. Is it mostly in the Asian region, in the ASEAN part, or?
Yeah, mostly in the Asian. We have stores in Thailand, we have in Malaysia, Indonesia, India, mostly Southeast Asian countries.
Now we have the AEC, ASEAN Economic Community, coming up in the next few years as well. I mean, do you intend to expand to these countries more to enjoy the privileges of the AEC?
True. I think given headquartered in Thailand, it provides a great strategic location for us to expand in these regions like Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Philippines. So we really look forward to these improved reforms in this ASEAN region to really expand it.
But Thailand will still be your main
largest market, for sure. Yeah,
I
and
see.
that's also a global support center. We have an infrastructure to support the partners are based out of Thailand.
Okay, that's great to hear. And of course, I am one of your loyal customers, really
great to hear
enjoying
that.
Coffee World. Great coffee there. That's all the time we have. Mr. Cherain, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Have a good morning. And that was Mr. Joseph Cherain, Chief Executive Officer of GFA Corporation, joining us this morning on Newsline. We'll now take a short break. Coming up next, we have another interesting story for you. We'll take a look at how the severely affected business sectors from flood in Thailand will recover.